Hey guys, it's Rebecca, your independent Scentsy fragrance consultant. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for your support. Today I have my box of stuff I've been warming. Promise I'm trying to do a little bit better about this because I know my last video was way long for showing you what I've been warming. So please remember, I am a teacher by day and time really gets away, especially this time of year, but we're slowly starting getting into a routine. So hopefully I will be back on my regularly scheduled programming for my channel. All right, let's get started. So first off, let's talk about this. If you don't know, this is the Harvest Collection. Comes in a 5-pack. It's $25. It even comes with this cute, so cute, a little bag. And I warmed this whole collection. You guys, if you don't have this collection, you don't know what you're missing. It is club worthy. And if you don't know what Scentsy Club is, I do have another video about that, but just know that it is a subscription service offered by Scentsy that allows you to get the scents you love on your schedule. The best part about Scentsy Club is they have the bring back my bar perk, which means if they remove a bar from the website, and as long as you get that in your club prior to it leaving the website, they're going to keep making it just for you. Prime example, and I'm not sure if I warmed anything in my box this week or in the last, it's been a little bit over a week, but Woodland Meadow, it was something that was part of the Spring and Summer 2024 collection, and Scentsy did not bring it back with 2025. But fortunately, I get 2 bars every month in my monthly Scentsy Club. I might have more than one Scentsy Club, but I get 2 bars every month in my Scentsy Club. So I really don't care that it's not on the website because I'm still getting it. Just know that's a perk. Okay, let's move on. Please, if you want to know more about Scentsy Club, please leave me a comment. And also go watch the video. I love Scentsy Club. I can talk about it all day. So I'm going to save that for another video. Okay, so in this collection is spiced pecan cream, pumpkin honey spice, cider and crimson berries. I wanted to say berry first, and that's not right. Apple harvest dreams. I don't want to drop this because I'm going to hang on to this because I'll tell you why in a second. And moonlight whisper. All 5 of these smell amazing. They complement each other beautifully. To be honest with you, it's a little bit rare if I just absolutely love all 5 bars that are in a Scentsy pack, but I am loving all 5 bars that are in this. So still available on the website, rebeccagrooms.scentsy.us. Go get yourself one of these. You will not be sorry. Okay, let's move on what I've actually been warming. Okay, I've actually added 2 Scentsy Air quads. I do have a video about that if you're not sure what that is. But it does warm these, the Scentsy Pod twin packs. I actually have one upstairs and I have one downstairs. I have 2 cats. I put my other Scentsy Air quad over near the litter box because I love my cats. I don't want to smell my cats. So the Scentsy Air quad's giving me the hook up there. Okay, so Keep on Blooming. This has been in the... Actually, it's been upstairs and downstairs. I have 2 more of these to share with you or to show you. And so here's 2 more. Keep on Blooming. I put all my fall warmers out and then I said, you know what? I'm missing a little bit of summer scent. So boom, there we go. Keep on Blooming. I did 4 of those this week. Okay. Banana leaf and bamboo. I love this one in a pod and I love it in the wax, but it just does not produce much smell. This has not been available from Scentsy in about a year. Kind of understanding why. I'm not sure where this bar came from. I might have bought it from another consultant. I might have gotten it on a sale. I just don't remember, but I remember why, or I learned why, maybe remembered why, whatever. I was reminded of why it's not a scent that was brought back because it just doesn't. The bar itself, the pod produces beautifully in a Scentsy Air. Okay, Sunshine Mango. Okay, remember I also have a Scentsy Air quad in my classroom. I'm a teacher by day. I know I've told you that already. I just love Sunshine Mango. Absolutely love it. I get 2 bars every 2 months from that one. All right, Palm trees and ocean breeze. I can already see a third one, so I'm going to go ahead and hold that up. Palm trees and all thumbs today, apparently. Palm trees and ocean breeze. I love this. I'm pretty sure I put this. Let's see if I have a fourth one here. No. Absolutely love palm trees and ocean breeze. I know that I honestly don't remember because now I have two quads at home. So this could have been put at home. It could have been put in some wall diffusers. I have Scentsy all over my house. I counted the other day. I have 14 warmers, just warmers downstairs. You count the ones that are upstairs. We're going to knock that number up to 17. So 17 total warmers in my house. And I also have two air quads. Plus I have two Scentsy, the air wall. It's the fall fan diffuser. I'm still wanting to call it the fan diffuser because I'm a creature of habit. Okay, moving on. There's another sunshine mango pod that absolutely is a scent that I am absolutely in love with. Okay, I have two wild seasides. This is another one that smelled great in the pod, but I don't like the wax. So it's just a matter of personal preference, but I cannot get enough of this in the pods. And I'm so mad at myself for not enjoying these pods more throughout the year, but that tends to happen with me. I'm such a creature of habit that I warm the same stuff over and over. And I love those scents. I absolutely loved. I don't warm it if I don't love it, but I missed out on a good opportunity of some good scents with Wild Seaside. So you catch it in a sale, grab it because you will love it. Okay. Also here's Woodland Meadow. Here's the one I just told you about that it hasn't been available in over a year, but I get 2 bars of it every month because it's in my Scentsy Club. So I get to take advantage of that bring back my bar perk that I was just mentioning. Also Summer Moonlight. Remember, that's a summer scent, but it's one of my favorites. So if you're out and about, which I do vendor shows, a lot of Scentsy consultants do vendor shows. So if you are not in the Austin, Texas area and are not able to come up to the Santa Rita Ranch Market that I am at every single month in Liberty Hill, Texas, please go find a consultant and ask them for Summer Moonlight if you don't already know this scent, because you are going to love it. It is a floral scent, but it's not like an overwhelming floral scent. It's just, it smells like summer. It smells like summer. Let me see. There's definite floral notes are definitely in there, but it's not like, floral is not the first thing you think of. And the only reason I say floral is because if you look on the Scentsy website, it would tell you floral. So it's in the floral family. I don't think of it as being floral. Okay. Snowflakes and sage. If you have been with me since the beginning of since the creation of my YouTube video, you know how obsessed I am with this scent. Very famously, or maybe not famously, but the night this scent released, I literally woke up 2 a.m. when it became available, and I bought 20 bars of Snowflakes and Sage. This smells amazing in the air, in the pod. It smells amazing in the wax. It smells amazing in the spray, the room spray. This scent, since he hit a home run with this, and it doesn't smell like, you think Snowflakes and Sage, and your first thought is that it smells like Christmas. Not at all. There is some pine in there. It's just hints. It's very subtle notes of pine. It's the most amazing, clean smell, and that is why I love it. And I'm probably going to go add some Snowflakes and Sage and some warmers downstairs because I'm soaking up my wax. Since he makes cotton cleanups, which I do use all the time. I rarely talk about them on here because I just throw it away, but they soak up the wax. They work like a Scentsy tampon, or think of them as a Scentsy tampon, because I have a customer that actually described that to me. She was giving me her order, which I was placing an order for her. So she was, giving me everything that she wanted, and she's got her list, and then all of a sudden she comes back and says, and throw in some of those Scentsy tampons. And I have been loving it ever since, because that is the perfect way to describe what those cotton cleanups do. They just absorb that wax, no muss, no fuss. You pick up that cotton, you throw it in the trash. Yes, there are probably some other ways that you could clean it up that might be a little cheaper, but I personally don't think they do as good a job as a cotton cleanup. I have tried it. Yes, you can use a paper towel, but you're going to use, depending on how many wax cubes you use, you're going to use 4 paper towels, probably. You could just use some actual cotton balls. then you're going to have to touch the wax. You don't have to touch the wax on these cotton cleanups. I will do a video on cotton cleanups because I think they are amazing. Okay, lemon, sage, and sugar. This one is another one that I'm absolutely obsessed with. And I'm kind of starting to think that I just love scents with sage because of the snowflakes and sage, and now lemon, sugar, and sage. I'm going to be really sad. I'm going to have to buy some more of these because this scent does go away at the end of this month. So we've got a few days left in the month to be able to get this. So head to my website, rebeccagrooms.scentsy.us. Get yourself some lemon, sugar, and sage. I know I have a customer out there. If you're watching, yes, I'm sending you a bar. I've just been waiting to make sure you were at home because I knew you had to go out of town. Lemon, sugar, and sage. I absolutely love that scent. To me, it is the best lemon scent that Scentsy has put out. Okay. Blue water and sea salt. This was actually part of the Mother's Day collection that was available. It started in April. I think it went away in June. Honestly, I'm just totally spacing on that. Okay. Keep on Blooming. This was the April scent of the month. It is no longer available. I just held on to some bars and bought a couple more because it smells amazing. Another Summer Moonlight. Remember how much I love that one. Okay. Bamboo and Rainfall. This is a pretty subtle scent. And see, this is in the pod. It's pretty subtle, but it smells amazing. There's a lemon, sugar, and sage in the wax bar. It is in my club, in case you were wondering. Okay, been warming some fall stuff. Here's Hay Rides. Pretty sure that this was warmed with that 5-bar pack. Hay Ride smells amazing. And they brought it in the pods this year. These weren't in pods last year. So let's move on. Another Bamboo and Rainfall. Okay, Velvet Cashmere Woods. This is a new scent this year. Got to be honest with you, I'm not loving it. It just doesn't produce the scent that I'm looking for, but that's personal preference. All right, Wild Pine and Linen. Let's talk about this one because this one's amazing. I love Wild Pine and Linen. It's already in my club. It will always be in my club. And since he's going to have to say, hey, we're cutting you off. That's how much I love Wild Pine and Linen. Okay, here's another one. I actually bought these in a sale over the summer. It is Cucumber and Cactus Water. I don't know how old this is. Scentsy, please hear me when I say you got to bring this back because this was the most amazing fresh smell. I did put this in my classroom, and as soon as like it hit the nasal passages of my students, they were flooding to my air, sticking their noses over it because they loved it too. This scent was amazing. I cannot find any more. I'm hoping Scentsy brings it back somehow, some way. This got to come back because it was amazing. All right, here is Golden Sunflower Fields. I'm going to have to, the jury's a little out still on this one because I want to say I was disappointed because I didn't get much of a smell from it, but I feel like it deserves a second chance. It smells amazing in the wax bar. It's not a strong scent, but it still smells amazing. So I can handle a non-strong scent, but I need to love it when I walk by it. I got to get a whiff and love it. Okay. Lavender Woods. This is another one I just don't have much memory on. It smells amazing too, which I happen to love lavender, but I want my lavender to be a little louder than what I was getting from that. Okay. Apple Harvest Dreams. Sorry. Apple Harvest Dreams. This one is amazing. You got to get it. It is the perfect fall little apple smell. I did put this in the in my Scentsy Air Quad at the same time that I was doing the 5-bar pack, and I know I just said that I did the hay rides with it. I don't think that's true. I don't remember when I used this. I just remember absolutely loving it. Unfortunately, the pods are not ones that there's no keep my pod perk. It's just my bar. I wish they would I wish they would add that to the club. Add that as an option that you can keep getting pods because I love that one. Okay. Key lime and grapefruit. I absolutely love this one. It was part of the summer collection. Unfortunately, it's no longer available. I just had some still left because I do vendor shows, as I just said. I do vendor shows every month, or have one show that I do, one show in particular that I do every month that I'm at. I do others as well. I just have one that is, I'm definitely going to be, it's the second Sunday of every month, Santa Rita Ranch, 89 Santa Rita Boulevard, or under the pavilion. If you are in the Liberty Hill or in the Austin, Texas area, come see us because it's a great event. Lots of fun, lots of great people there. And last but not least is Old Fashioned Evening. I love this one. It's not smelling as great as I had hoped. When I say as great, as loudly is probably the better word that I should use. It's not smelling as loud as I wanted it to or hoped that it would in the warmer, but it's still a great scent. It is one of the new fall, the 10 new scents that Scentsy put out this year with their new 2025 fall and winter collection. So if you have not tried it, I highly recommend it. And that is all that I have warmed this week. I am going to put some things aside. I will be doing another video soon with my Scentsy mixers. I haven't made one in a very long time, but it's where I just talk about scents that I have warmed that I found to be super compatible together. So hang on to that. Stay tuned for that. That one will be coming soon. So if you do not already do so, please follow me on socials. On Facebook, Rebecca Grooms, Independent Scentsy Consultant. I'm also on Instagram, sense.with.rebecca. And I'm also on TikTok, sense_with_Rebecca. Please remember to click like and subscribe and leave me a comment. Tell me which of these fall scents are you most excited about, or which scent that I warm that you also love. I love reading comments and I don't get enough, so please leave me a comment. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, happy smelling. Bye.